The night was quiet. Too quiet for a man who once ruled the music world. A faint sound leaked through the cold, echoing corridors of the facility. A sound that no one outside those walls was ever supposed to hear. But in 2025, even the thickest walls can't keep secrets forever. It started as a whisper, a cryptic post on an anonymous forum claiming that a leaked audio recording of Sean Combs, better known as Diddy, had surfaced from behind prison walls. Within hours, the whisper became a roar. The clip spread like wildfire across encrypted group chats, then X, TikTok, and eventually mainstream media. The audio was grainy, but clear enough to hear the panic. A voice, shaky and desperate, echoing inside a concrete cell. What shocked the world wasn't just the sound itself. It was who it belonged to. This can't be happening. I need to get out of here. The powerful mogul who...
The big thing that is really interesting, and it's going to be a big problem for the defense if you look at this mock jury, the Cassie video. He is not being prosecuted for it. That's
who once commanded empires was now
state crime in California, and the statute of limitations is run. But I am telling you, that video was
allegedly caught in a moment of pure
bunch of these
breakdown.
Jurors.
When the cell door closes, even the most powerful can break. But how did we get here? How did a man who seemed untouchable find himself the subject of the most talked about audio leak in America? For decades, Diddy was synonymous with power, a record executive, a hitmaker, a global icon. His life was a carefully crafted performance of control, confidence, and dominance. But everything changed the day the legal storm caught up with him. His incarceration didn't happen overnight. It came after months of relentless investigations, raids, public scrutiny, and a growing list of accusations. One by one, the walls around his empire started to crack. High-profile cases turned the mogul's lavish life into a legal nightmare. Paparazzi shots of Diddy arriving in court painted a man under immense pressure. Behind the designer suits and sunglasses, the world saw a new reality. Not the king of hip-hop, but a man fighting to keep his world from collapsing. And then, the cell door closed. No matter how powerful, how wealthy, or how protected you are, jail has a way of stripping everything down to bone.
Separate, what we know is that there will be a sentencing hearing. The prosecution has said we're going to ask for a good deal of time. We don't know exactly what that is. And the defense obviously wants no time at all. So two different hearings on two different issues. The sentencing is not today.
Inside those walls, power doesn't scream, it whispers. The audio leak came from someone the world hadn't expected, an alleged cellmate. According to viral online claims, the cellmate had secretly recorded Diddy in a moment of vulnerability, capturing a breakdown that was raw, emotional, and deeply human. Descriptions of the recording painted a chilling picture. Heavy breathing, the sound of pacing feet, a voice switching between anger and despair, paranoia, fear, disbelief. They can't leave me in here. This isn't supposed to happen to me. Whether real or staged, that line became the quote of the night. The clip dropped after midnight. By dawn, it had already exploded. People clipped, remixed, and analyzed every second of it. Millions listened, debated, and reacted. Some were shocked.
But he talks in this complaint, Reed, about fearing for his life, not just while he was working for Sean Combs, but afterwards. He tells stories about physical violence, about a time where he actually had to drive 100 miles an hour to try to escape Mr. Combs, and says he didn't call the police because he worried that that would be a sentence.
Others called it karma. When the story hit X, hashtags like I'm Diddy Breakdown, Cellmate leak, and Behind Bars trended simultaneously. TikTok creators jumped in, adding adding dramatic captions and breaking the audio into short viral segments. Reaction videos flooded YouTube. Even celebrities weighed in, some cautiously, others with thinly veiled satisfaction. Influencers speculated how such audio could have made it out of a high-security facility. Conspiracy theories flooded comment sections. Was it a setup? Was it revenge? Was it proof of powerful enemies turning their backs on him? But one thing was clear. This was no longer about a music mogul with legal problems. This was about watching a symbol of power crumble in real time. The public's view of Diddy shifted overnight. The man who once projected invincibility.
Hi, I'm Eva Pilgrim. Thanks for streaming with us. Incredibly graphic testimony today in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. And we have to warn you, some of what you hear may be disturbing.
Now seemed small, human, frightened. Behind prison walls, the fallout was immediate. According to legal analysts and former corrections officers, a leak like this isn't just embarrassing, it's dangerous. For a high-profile inmate, image is survival. Being seen as weak can turn you into a target. It changes everything. Security protocols inside the facility reportedly tightened. Investigators started tracing how such an audio clip could escape.